chapter 1. So this is going to be episode 2, Night Thoughts. So I was listening to a lecture or some talks by Jordan Peterson, and I'm all over the place with who I listen to. Could be Manly P. Hall, Alan Watts, Neville Goddard. There's numerous people I listen to. But anyways, something Jordan Peterson had said that struck me. It's really hot here today. He referred to the Bible, and he said, when he says, the meek shall inherit the earth. And then he gave a little bit of insight on what meek really means. Everybody think it means like, the people who just cower in a corner and don't do anything, and, the weak ones, and, the not outgoing, let's put it that way, that avoid conflict. Well, I guess in ancient Hebrew or wherever Peterson was equating this to, he said that what it really means is that he who yields a mighty sword but chooses to keep it sheathed. Now what that means is that the person knows he can win the battle, but he chooses to keep his sword in. Chooses to keep his sword sheathed, because he knows if he draws it, he's just going to destroy everything. That's who's going to inherit the earth. And I would like to equate it to something. Whenever I see the word sword is just word. It's words with an S in the front. It's word with an S in the front, like words. And your words are like swords. Many people have died just because of some words. Many. But here's what I do with that is, the meek shall inherit the earth. He who yields a strong sword. He who yields strong words. Someone who can talk real good. Someone who knows what's going on. Someone who can think for themselves. They know how powerful they are. They know how powerful their thoughts are. And that's why they choose to keep their mouths closed. Because these are the people who will inherit the earth. Whenever you get upset with somebody, like to the point where you're just like, like there's no words to explain your grief or your anger or how upset you are. So you just take a moment of silence, and that moment of silence, it makes noise. It makes a lot of noise with whoever hears that. You take that big pause, people get scared, whoever it is, because they know, like, you ran out of words. But the ones that will inherit the earth are the ones who choose not to use their words because they know how powerful they are. And this is the unity, oneness, whatever you want to call it, where we gotta love everybody. You have to, on this planet, in order for us to make it further than what's expected. We have to just get along with everybody. You have to break down your walls and your barriers. Yeah. Battles have been waged over words. All kinds of things have happened. And it's going to be the people who can control their words. The people who can sheathe their words. Because they know they can use them, and they know they're powerful words, but they choose not to. That's the ones. That's who will inherit the earth. So, I don't know. I see that as a good thing. Because people who are educated and know better. A fool can't learn anything from an educated person, but an educated person can learn a lot from a fool. Because the fool will teach them a lot about what not to do. Yeah. But I'm going to wrap it up. But yeah, I just, he said that about the meek shall inherit the earth, and I was under the understanding that meek meant like weak, like kind of like in that aspect. But no, from what he's saying, it's like the opposite of that, and you know, to me, that's pretty cool, because you know, you have to think before you speak. You have to, and you don't want to do any harm to anyone or anything. That's the most important thing. Number one, universal rule, universal law governs the universe. Don't do any harm, because you know what you put out comes back. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys have a great night. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow.